Have you ever wondered why the most important moments in life often go unseen, unfolding quietly while the world rushes past, and yet those moments decide everything that comes next? The rare, delicate, and fleeting encounters in nature are not just biological events, they are lessons in timing, patience, instinct, and persistence. They teach us that success, survival, and connection do not come from constant movement or desperate pursuit, but from readiness, awareness, and respect for the natural rhythm of life. Imagine standing in the wild, watching a rare animal prepare for a moment that will determine the future of its species. It does not rush, it does not panic. It waits, observes, and acts only when the conditions are perfect. There is a quiet intelligence in that, a discipline refined over countless generations, a lesson that applies not only to survival in the wild but to our lives, our goals, and our dreams. In the world around us, so much is fleeting and fragile. The rarest moments demand attention, but they do not shout for it. They unfold with subtle cues, with signals that require patience to notice, understanding to interpret, and courage to act upon. Every choice we make, every hesitation, every effort, and every moment of silence contributes to the outcome, yet we often ignore these invisible forces. We rush, we force, we try to manufacture results without recognizing that timing and preparation are as essential as action itself. The creatures of the wild have perfected this balance. They conserve energy, they wait for the right conditions, and they strike only when the moment is perfect. Their survival depends not on random effort but on precise awareness, instinct, and timing. The rare mating events that occur in nature are a testament to this. They are not constant, they are not guaranteed. They are earned, sought with patience, and executed with precision. Think about how often you chase opportunities without preparation, how often you feel the need to rush because the world seems faster than you. In the wild, nothing survives by haste. Every step, every pause, every observation is intentional. A predator waits for the perfect moment to strike, not because it is lazy, but because it knows that premature action leads to failure. A prey animal senses danger and uses its instincts to navigate survival. Each action is calculated, aligned with purpose, and tuned to timing. If we observe carefully, we realize that our lives are strikingly similar. Every goal, every ambition, every meaningful relationship requires alignment, patience, and timing. Effort without readiness leads to wasted energy, and rushing without awareness invites failure. There is a raw honesty in nature that humans often overlook. Animals do not pretend, they do not compare themselves to others, they do not envy or rush. They operate within the framework of their instincts, guided by centuries of evolutionary wisdom. Their rare mating movements are not driven by desperation but by precise readiness. And the result, when it comes, is monumental. It determines survival, legacy, and continuity. In the same way, your moments of preparation, your silent struggles, your unseen efforts all shape your future outcomes. You may not be recognized now, you may not feel progress immediately, but like the rarest encounters in the wild, your efforts are aligning unseen forces to create life altering results. The wild does not reward noise, it rewards presence, patience, and awareness. Animals survive by knowing when to act and when to wait, by listening to subtle cues that are invisible to the untrained eye, by trusting instinct honed through experience. Humans often forget this. We panic when results do not appear instantly. We mistake busyness for productivity. We seek validation for effort rather than trusting the process. Yet, the greatest outcomes, the most significant transformations occur silently, far from recognition. The rare meeting encounters in nature are brief, yet they carry immense consequences. They remind us that timing, readiness, and awareness are more powerful than speed, noise, or desperation. Consider the discipline required, the preparation that goes unnoticed, the energy conserved for the right moment, the focus maintained through uncertainty. Every rare mating event in nature is preceded by subtle, deliberate, invisible actions. A bird carefully selects its nest, a lion observes the movements of its pride, a fish navigates currents and predators. None of this is visible to a casual observer, yet all of it is essential. Success is never accidental, survival is never random. The conditions must be perfect, and the participants must be ready. Life in the wild is uncompromising, and yet it is balanced. It is honest. It teaches that the unseen, patient work is not wasted. It is the foundation for every meaningful outcome. Your life too has these unseen moments,
We are
moments
all
of
watching
preparation,
you.
moments of restraint, moments of silent observation, moments when
Only
you
Bobo
feel
is
like
really
nothing
shy.
is happening, when progress seems invisible, when the world moves faster than you can keep up. These are the seasons that define character. They determine whether you will rise when opportunity finally appears or whether you will falter. Every habit you form, every skill you practice, every choice you make in silence contributes to the moment when you will be ready to act decisively. Waiting does not mean stagnation. Observing does not mean weakness. Growing quietly does not mean irrelevance. It means alignment with the forces that truly matter. Imagine an animal in the wild, poised for a rare moment that will determine the future of its lineage. It does not complain about the weight. It does not measure itself against others. It does not give in to fear. It waits, learns, observes, and acts with precision. In life, we are often tempted to act out of fear, to force outcomes, to compare ourselves with others, or to give up because the results are not immediate. Yet the lesson of the wild is simple. Restraint and patience, when combined with readiness and awareness, yield results far greater than haste or desperation ever could. Your most important actions will also be those that are deliberate, intentional, and perfectly timed. The rarity of these moments in nature is what gives them power. If every mating event occurred constantly, if every chance for survival were guaranteed, the significance would be lost. Scarcity creates value. Opportunity becomes meaningful because it is fleeting. Your moments are the same. The choices you make, the efforts you invest, the discipline you maintain all acquire meaning because they are rare and intentional. When the perfect moment arrives, you will either be ready or you will watch it pass. There is no room for hesitation, no allowance for panic, no substitute for preparation. The world rewards those who align themselves with opportunity, not those who chase it blindly. Preparation requires focus. Focus requires patience. Patience requires trust in your own process. The creatures of the wild do not waste energy fretting over failure. They adjust, adapt, and prepare for the next opportunity. They learn from every misstep, from every obstacle, from every moment of uncertainty. Humans often treat failure as defeat when in reality it is feedback. Every setback, every closed door, every moment of delay is information. It is guidance. It is a signal to refine, to adjust, to prepare for the right time. Rare moments, like rare encounters in nature, do not accommodate the impatient, the unprepared, or the distracted. They favor the observant, the disciplined, and the patient. There is an elegance in this process. The quiet, unnoticed work of preparation is not glamorous, but it is powerful. Every silent decision, every small effort, every act of restraint builds the foundation for the breakthrough that is to come. When the rare moment arrives, there is no second chance to prepare.